Today, folks, I am going to see how fast I can kill a woolly in this game called Rune Factory. To take down a sheep in Rune Factory 1,
Oh, thanks.
the first things you have to do is after you get your farm from Mist, make sure to sleep in for the day to start the day. The mayor will tell you to plow 100 squares in your field, which is a total of 10, 9 by 9 squares spread across the whole field. Once you have plowed enough, head to the mayor and he will give you a permit to go to the first cave. In the first cave, you would have to plow 50 blocks here to get a hammer. This is crucial. Once you took down all the machines and plowed enough soil, you will have to face the first boss. Be careful, this boss is tricky to take down. Make sure you're a pretty high level, like 8+. Once the boss has been taken down, head to the mayor, and he will give you the next permit for the next cave. Once you enter it, kill or dodge all monsters in the next room has an opening in the top, and there you can take down the first woolly of the series.
Woolly defeated.
It's time to take down a sheep in Rune Factory 2. After you got the house from Mana and Douglas. Once you can get control of your character, head to the north to the crossroads. Mana will stop you, telling you about the various dungeons on each side. Head to the right, and you will be in the first dungeon. You will realize there is no woolies appearing. It's because they are a nighttime monster in this game. To make them appear, they come out at 6 p.m. in the game. To pass time, just work on your farm. Talk to townsfolk or fish if you already got the fishing pole. Once it's 6 p.m., head to the forest and take down a woolly that appears. To kill a sheep in Rune Factory 3S, first of all your character is 1, but I don't count it if you faint. First you have to finish the cutscene where Shara picks you up, and she introduces you to the treehouse and Raven. She leads you downstairs to your actual farm where a couple of monsters attack you. After she saves you and you can move, head to the southeast part of town to the forest. Right off the bat, woolies appear and you can finally defluff them.
Alright, there you go.
However,
to return a woolly in Rune Factory Frontier, start by going to the church. You will be introduced to Mist, who believes you have amnesia once again, and she will lead you to your farm. After a short conversation where she hands you tools and seeds, similar to the first game, head straight to the middle of town where the church is located. Water the sprout there to travel to Whale Island. Once there, have a brief talk with the whale and head inside the cave. You will encounter a familiar face, Melody. After meeting her, head to the eastern part of the cave to find the exit leading to a staircase. Woolies will appear near these stairs. Be careful as they can pack a punch. Once defeated, you can successfully send them back to the forest. Tides of Destiny is a long process that begins at the temple where you start the game. After the long trek to town, your character is flashed by a mysterious light, causing your bodies to be switched. Amidst the confusion, you meet a local girl named Odette, who shows you around town. Once the introductions are finished, and you have planted some seeds, she leads you to your new home. The next morning, you wake up to a loud rumbling caused by the plant golem you grew. This leads you to meet Elena, the resident golem expert, who talks extensively about the discovery. After the conversation, the golem carries you to the first island. Once you pick up your first weapon, a woolly will appear, allowing you to finally send it back to the forest.
Woolly defeated.
Returning a woolly in Rune Factory 4 special is quite simple. Your journey begins with a short trip on an airship which ends with you falling from the sky. Fortunately, a wind dragon breaks your fall. This dragon, the guardian of the town, has the power to restore memories, though ironically she cannot restore those lost to amnesia. After a long conversation with the dragon and an introduction to your farm, she suggests that meeting the townsfolk might jog your memory. However, the attempt proves unsuccessful. Upon your return, the actual prince arrives and convinces you to take over his role for a while. Following his brief introduction, you are finally free to exit the town. A royal knight named Forte warns you about the dangers ahead before leaving you to your own devices. Just to the right of the screen, you will encounter your first WOOLY, which you can then return to the forest.
There you are. Alright. That was short-lived. Let's go more.
Now we come to the final game where you return a WOOLY.
Alright.
Right off the bat,
Scary
you are
time.
tasked with taking one down, but I am not counting that instance since it happens before the real game begins. Once that initial battle is over, you arrive at the Seed headquarters, where you meet a variety of characters and the field captain.
Alright.
You still have to complete several meet and greets, which take quite a bit of time to finish.
Oh, wakey.
After those
Wakey,
errands are
wakey.
complete
There you go.
and a
Wakey.
mysterious person appears, your character finally goes to sleep. The next day, you can head outside through the town's northern gate.
Where's the
There,
WOOLY?
you will encounter the first real
Show
WOOLY of the
yourselves.
game,
Woolies.
and you can
There
finally
go.
send it back to the forest.
There you go. WOOLY destroyed.
Please subscribe. If you don't, my general store will go out of business.
A new case just appeared. Check it out before it goes away.